Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tank be chopping, and I'm back with another haircut tutorial. Alright guys, so what we're gonna be doing on this cut is a 1.5 with the grain, high taper fade on the sides and the back. We're gonna go ahead and line up the beard, add some enhancements, you know what I'm saying? We're just gonna hook my client up, so let's go ahead and get into it. So as you saw me do, I did comb out my client's hair before I actually started cutting. I wanted to comb it out in the way that it grows, that way I can actually see what the hair is doing before I start cutting. And now I have my 1.5, or I'm sorry, I have my 1 guard on my Wahl seniors with the Philthy Blendz mod. Obviously I have the Andis blade on it, but I have the fade blade on it. So I have my purple magnetic one on there with the lever all the way open, going with the grain. That way I leave this length, excuse me, I leave the hair at a length that it lays down really well, and you can actually see the waves that he's got going on. And as you can see, I'm really trying to pay attention to the way the hair grows. You don't want to patch your client up, so when you're cutting hair with the grain, you really have to pay attention to the way the hair is growing and how it looks, and that way you know exactly how to cut the hair and in what direction. Now I'm going in with my low pro babyless trimmer, setting in my first initial bald guideline. And since we are doing a high taper, guys, we're cutting off that whole C-cup. We're not leaving none of that. And since I have the trimmers in my hand, I'm gonna go ahead and line him up behind the ear. And you don't have to do this step now, guys. I just like to do it now because I feel that it helps speed up my process just a little bit. All right, so now I'm gonna follow that with the shaver. And now we're actually gonna start some fade work. So I'm going in with my number 2 guard. As you can see, once again, guys, I'm using those purple magnetic guards. So I have my number 2 guard lever all the way open. And I'm really just debulking the taper area, you know, debulking where I want my taper to be at. So I'm going in with it open, and now I'm going in with it closed. And I'm coming right below what I did with my lever all the way open. That way it really starts to fade down. Now I'm going in with my lever all the way open. I'm setting in my next guideline, and as you can see, I'm gonna be coming up about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch or so, using a slight flick out motion towards the top of where I want my section to be. And then I am gonna use some down fading in this section, that way I get rid of this line. So I went in with my lever halfway, went halfway into that section, closed my lever all the way and attacked that bottom line. Now I'm going in with my 1 guard lever open, coming up another section, and then I'm gonna adjust my lever closed, working my way down. And as you can see, guys, I'm using that comb to make sure that I'm combing that hair down. That way, you know, I can actually see what's going on, because this hair actually wants to curl up every time I'm cutting it. So you gotta make sure you're either brushing or combing that hair down. That way you can see the way the hair is laying, and you can see what the hair is actually doing. So now I'm going in with my 0 guard, lever all the way open, or I'm sorry, lever halfway open, attacking that bottom line that y'all see, and then I close my lever all the way, and I'm just flicking at that line. And for the most part, that should get rid of this line, but as you can see here, I'm going in and detailing just a little bit. And now I'm putting my 1 guard back on my clipper, going in and detailing this area, adjusting my lever as needed, you know, basically just doing some lever play. Now we're hitting the bottom line with that trimmer. And now we're gonna move on to my client's lineup. And y'all know how your boy does it. Y'all know I like to start off in the middle of my client's lineup, set in my first initial guideline, and then work my way to that vertical bar. And once again, guys, I'm making sure that I'm using that comb to comb that hair away and to make sure that the hair is laying down every time that I cut. And once again, guys, since we are gonna be working this beard, you know, fading it down, lining it up, trimming it down slightly, I wanna make sure I comb all that out. And now I'm gonna go ahead and start fading this beard. So I'm going in with my lever open first, and then as you can see, I'm adjusting my lever closed, working my way up. And then I'm gonna put on my number 1 guard, lever open, and then I'm adjusting my guard closed. 0 guard, doing the same exact thing. So now I'm going in with my trimmers. I'm lining up the back of my client's beard. And he does like the bottom part right here to be a little rounded. So I'm not gonna do it just yet, but I am gonna round it once I start attacking the bottom of his beard. We wanna keep this beard as thick as he can get it on top. So we're not taking too much off the top. We're really just barely tapping at it, giving it a nice natural line. And then at the bottom, this is where he likes his beard, so this is where we're doing it. And as you can see, I'm rounding that back edge. And this is client's preference, guys. You want to make sure you ask your client how they want their beard before you actually start cutting it. Alright, so now we're going to hit that lip, and we aren't taking too much length off of this beard. Remember guys, I'm just going to do a little cleanup, just getting rid of some of the wild hairs that he has. So same thing with the mustache, we're not going to be taking too much length off. I'm just really just lining it up. And now I'm going back in with my Wahl Seniors with the Andis fade blade, and I'm just cleaning all this beard up, making sure it's all to a nice length, and just basically just making sure it looks nice. And as you can see, I'm just freehanding it a little bit just to give it a nice shape. And now we're gonna move on to the opposite side. And remember guys, what you do to one side, you gotta do to the other. So I'm doing the same exact thing on this side. Remember guys, my steps might be like slightly different, but for the most part, I'm gonna be doing the same exact thing. And as you can see, once again guys, I do want to state that I'm going in with my Wahl Seniors, but I have the Andis fade blade on there. And the reason why I got that is, well, for one, y'all been asking me to do different clippers, you know what I'm saying? So I decided I needed to do that. And for two, I had to get this, well, it's not even for two, but what I'm trying to say is I had to get a modification to put this blade on there. You can go to philthyblendz.com. You can get his modification bracket. I do have the cutting blade and the steel blade from the Andis Masters on this clipper. I really like it a lot, guys. You can actually go watch the video that I did on this clipper. It's called Blade Swap. I'll make sure to post it down in the description and in the comment section for y'all. But nonetheless, guys, like I was saying, what other barber y'all know is putting out tutorials and just putting out content with different clippers like almost every video? Like, your boy has been working, you know what I'm saying? Like, every video I do, I'm trying to come at y'all with different clippers, you know what I'm saying, different trimmers. And I don't think there's too many barbers out there doing that. Like, yeah, they'll talk about a new clipper, but they ain't putting out tutorials using all these different clippers like your boy is doing, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to put that out there, you know, toot my own horn just a little bit, you know, talk my ish. But it is what it is, guys. I just wanted to state that, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why they call your boy the clipper guru. But nonetheless, as you can see, this side of the haircut already came together. Now I'm making sure that I comb out my client's beard. I'm gonna go ahead and hit him up with that line up, get everything lined up. We're gonna freehand the beard a little bit. And I am gonna show the back taper on this haircut. Sometimes I don't get to show the back taper, but I did make sure to record it this time. So we are gonna show the back taper in this video. But nonetheless, guys, you see your boy going in with my Low Pro FX trimmers. And if you are interested in these trimmers, you can actually cop these trimmers from the Babyliss Pro website. Use my discount code TANK10. Make sure to save yourself a little bit of money. Also, guys, if you like this cape, this is an illusion cape. I got a bunch of different illusion capes, and you can actually go to his website, the illusion website, illusion.com, and you can actually use my discount code TANK15. Save yourself a little bit of money also and get you some nice capes. But nonetheless, guys, going back into this haircut, lining up my client's beard and his mustache, you know, freehanding it with them Wahl Seniors with that Andis fade blade on it. And really, we're just trying to clean everything up, make sure everything is nice and neat and just looks good before I move on to the back. So now we're moving on to the back, guys. And remember, since I am doing a high taper, I do want to come up a good amount on the back. A lot of people are scared to come up when it comes to doing a high taper in the back. They want to keep everything low. But when people tell me they want a high taper, we're going to get them a high taper. You know what I'm saying? We're going to raise this line up. We're going to give a good amount of bald area. That way it fades in a little higher and it just looks nice. So as you can see, now I'm going in with my shaver, getting all that down the skin. And I'm gonna be doing the same steps on the back that I did on the left and the right, guys. I went in with my clipper all the way open, and then I adjusted my lever closed to get out that line. Now I got my number 1 guard on my clipper lever all the way open, using a slight flick out motion towards the top of this guideline. And then I'm gonna adjust my lever closed and work my way down. And as you can see, guys, remember, you want to make sure you use a comb or a brush to comb that hair down or brush that hair down, get away all that extra hair that's on there. And then now I'm going in with my 0 guard lever open and adjusting it as needed to get this line out. Now I'm going in with my 2 guard lever open, and basically this is going to be the biggest guard that I use to get this blend to come together. Now I'm going to adjust my lever closed, still flick at this line, and if it doesn't get it out completely now, Then I'm gonna go ahead and hit that one more time with my 1 guard lever open. And then after that, I'll just do some detail work to make sure I clean up the back taper.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
But I hope y'all been liking my content, guys. I've been trying to put out 1 video a day. I've done it already for 14 days. This is the 15th video. We halfway there, you know what I'm saying? I said I want to do 30 videos in 30 days, so we halfway there. I hope y'all really appreciating this content. I hope y'all like this content. And y'all leave some comments. Y'all leave some comments down there. Y'all leave some feedback in the comment section. Let me know what y'all want to see. I do got some ideas for some more videos. They're coming soon. I'm gonna try to film 2 more videos today just so I have some stuff lined up for y'all. But nonetheless, guys, y'all let me know what y'all want to see, and I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can do that for y'all. But getting back to this haircut, as you can see now, I'm using my my razor blade, getting all the hair down to the skin area, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I even said that wrong, my bad. Getting all the hair that shaving the hair that I did with the trimmer down with that razor. As you see me just put the hot towel on my client's head or on his face, getting all that shaving cream off. And now I'm gonna go ahead and, make sure that these lines are super sharp. Remember, guys, when you're using that razor, you wanna make sure you stretch your client's skin. That way it makes it, can't even speak properly. Makes it easier to shave, lessens the chance of you nicking your client. But nonetheless, guys, as y'all can see, this cut is looking fire, you know what I'm saying? We are gonna take it to the next level. We are gonna put some enhancements on this thing, you know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna get this haircut looking right. So now I'm gonna go ahead and freehand the top of my client's hair. Basically, all I'm doing here is just getting rid of all them excess hairs that are sticking up, the little flyaways. Want to make sure to get all that down. And now I'm going back in to my client's edge up. I'm using no drip from 245, and I'm just spraying this on my client, on his hairline, on his beard, just to really make sure that them lines are nice and sharp and that they pop even more. And as y'all seen, it was already a good haircut before I added this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Before I added any enhancements, but the enhancements just gonna liven it and make it look a little better. So check it out, guys. This is how my client came into the shop looking. This is the before look. And this is the after. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this haircut in the comment section. If y'all like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure and subscribe one time for your boy. Remember, guys, if you want to book an appointment with your boy, I am in the Houston, Texas area, so you can go to my website, tankbechopping.com. You can book on there. And if you want me to record it for YouTube, make sure you put that in the comments area when you're booking your appointment. But nonetheless, guys, that's basically it for this video. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, let's go. Yeah.